Welcome to my video. Okay, so we're gonna start off this video with my Revolution Soap Brow. I usually like to spray Smashbox primer water, or just regular water will also work for this to activate it. Take my spoolie while it's still wet, and then I will start to feather them very lightly into my brow. And then I like to start from the beginning of my brow to the end of my brow, and what I do is I start with the lightest pressure, and then I'll end my brows with really pushing the product in. I have stubborn hair, so getting it to lay down is kind of a pain, and then my ends are really stubborn, so I really have to add pressure, and I literally do this back and forth through each brow until I get them to lay the way that I like, and then I push on them to get them to stick, and I'll let them dry. And then while they're drying, I go in with my MAC pencil. This color is actually in NC30. It's a hard pencil to find. And again, I just use it to clean up the line of my brows. It's really easy to use. It's pretty smooth. I have old lady skin, so anyways, moving on, we're going to kind of diffuse that harsh line. And I think this is a Morphe brush. I will put it down in the description. And then I kind of just like move it back and forth and then feather it down so that the line is really soft but still clean at the same time. And those are my brows. Okay, so I did one eye off of camera and the other eye on. So now I'm dipping a fluffy Morphe brush into this blue shade, which is more like periwinkle when I use it. It's by Makeup Geek. I'll put it down in the description. Anyways, I go from my outer to my inner, and I slowly windshield wiper until I get the pigment that I want. And then I'm using the same color on a flatter brush and just packing that all over my lid. It's okay if it's not perfect because I am going to go over it with a glitter anyway, but I definitely wanted that undertone underneath the glitter because what I'm using is going to be kind of sheer. Anyways, now I'm going in with a bigger, fluffier brush, and that purple was from the violet shade from Juviasplace, and now I'm using the Morphe jelly shadows, and I think this is called Starry. I'll also put the description down. It's kind of wet feeling, so I'm going to use my finger to kind of pat it because I want the glitter all over my lid and on my crease. So I'm slowly building up the color and the intensity that I want. And then with the fluffy brush with nothing on it, I'm just blending out my edges so that it doesn't look harsh. And now my foundation. And I just realized I was not recording while I did my foundation, so I will link what I used. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I want to say it's in Cappuccino. I use it to like bronze. I just put it in the hollows of my cheek and then just blend it out upwards into my hairline on both sides. And honestly, it's one of my favorite like things to do. Unfortunately, this color I think is either the second or the last color in this line, but it blends like a dream. I love it. So yeah, and then I do my chin. Have a really long chin, so when I bronze contour right here, it just kind of shortens it. And then I just do the peaks of my forehead because if you can tell, I don't have a lot of space between my brow. Anyways, going into my Studio concealer by MAC. This is an NC30, just on my chin, on my lip, and now we're going underneath the eyeball. Don't ask me what that little sponge is because I want to say that I got it as a gift from a friend who got it at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something like that, but I love it. If I can find it, I'll put that in the description. Anyways, I take my Studio concealer and then I do my other side, and she's smooth, honey. And then I just kind of blend with nothing on that sponge, just what's ever left over from my height, or yeah. And now I'm setting with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I sound like I'm out of shape. Girl, I have to breathe. Anyways, so now I'm just setting my under eye, and then now I'm going to take a fluffier brush and just set down my neck because I do have to, unfortunately, set my neck. I go down, and now I'm using a MAC bronzer and just taking that over the hollows of my cheek and blending upwards in circular motions into my hairline. And now on my chin, yes God, Ooh, and then this is the Glow Kit from Anastasia. This thing is so old and I still use it for my highlight. Yes. And then I'm just kind of brushing it down and into the hairline. Look at that glow, girl. Yes. I don't care if it emphasizes my texture, whatever texture, it's fine. Over my lip, over my brow, just right there. Just where it naturally hits. And then I'm using, I think this is Joyful by MAC. Naturally Flawless. I think it's Joyful actually. And just taking that on a Morphe brush and kind of blending up into my hairline. So yeah, under eyes done. And now I'm gonna kind of finish my brows. This is my Shape and Tint by MAC. I love it. It does like hair strokes. This one's old and I have a fresh one I need to open, but I just like to kind of do hair strokes upward, like a flicking motion where I just want some more definition where it's sparse. And I go usually from my inner to my outer. And then this is the Essence Brow Gel. And I just kind of lightly put some on just to kind of make them a little bit fluffier, give them a little bit more dimension. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I do my brows. And now my lashes. Those are the new lashes by LA Colors. This is the final look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also, I forgot to do an intro. So like, subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye.